A passenger dragged from an overbooked United Express flight suffered a significant concussion and broken nose, and lost 2 front teeth, one of his lawyers said at a press conference. Dr. David Dao has been discharged from a hospital, but he will require reconstructive surgery, said lawyer Thomas Demetrio, whose law firm is representing the 69-year-old Kentucky physician. Dr. Dao was forcibly removed from the plane on Sunday after he refused to give up his seat on the full flight from Chicago to Louisville. One of Dr. Dao's 5 children, Crystal Pepper, said the family was horrified, shocked and sickened to see what happened. On behalf of my dad and my entire family, we would like to express our gratitude for the huge outpouring of prayers, love and concern we have received, she said. Mr. Demetrio said he likely will file a lawsuit on Dr. Dao's behalf, adding that Airlines, and United in particular, have long bullied passengers. There is nothing in that contract that gives United the right to commit an assault and battery on a passenger, he said. I would say that this is the kind of thing that could go anywhere because the video is extremely disturbing, and I just think it's so reprehensible. He added that Dr. Dao told him that when he fled Saigon on a boat as the Viet Cong overran the city in 1975 he was terrified, but being pulled off the United flight was scarier. He said that being dragged down the aisle was more horrifying and harrowing than what he experienced leaving Vietnam, Mr. Demetrio said. He added that neither the legal team nor the family had heard from United yet. The horrifying video of the passenger being dragged by an officer from a United Express flight shone an unwanted spotlight on the little-known police force that guards Chicago's 2 main airports and could threaten the agency's future. Chicago's aviation officers are not part of the regular police force, unlike in many other big cities. They get less training than regular officers and can't carry firearms inside the airports. 3 of them were put on leave amid outrage over how they treated the passenger. Mobile phone footage of the confrontation really has put it at risk, Alderman Chris Taliaferro said on Wednesday, a day before aldermen were scheduled to grill United and the Chicago Aviation Department about why a Kentucky physician was yanked out of his seat after he refused to get off the full jetliner at O'Hare Airport. The city council is looking for answers about the embarrassing video that has been seen around the world. At the top of the list of questions is whether the airport officers even had the legal authority to board the plane, said Alderman Michael Zalewski, who leads the council's aviation committee. They are allowed in the terminal and baggage area, but my understanding is they may not be allowed on a plane, he said. Mr. Zalewski also said that he is not sure if the officers have the authority to make arrests or if they are authorized only to write tickets. An aviation department spokeswoman did not respond to questions about the duties of the aviation police force, but Mr. Zalewski said the agency's commissioner will be asked that on Thursday. The department will also be asked about training. Mr. Zalewski said airport officers receive 4 months of training compared with the 6 months cadets must complete before joining the city's police department. We don't know what that 2-month gap means, he said, adding that he will ask if the airport officers receive the same kind of training in de-escalating tense situations that city police officers get. Mr. Zalewski said he has talked to Aviation Commissioner Ginger Evans, describing her as livid about the passengers' treatment. But he will not say what, if any, changes she might recommend when she speaks to the committee on Thursday. One thing has already changed. On Wednesday, United's chief executive said the carrier will no longer ask police to remove passengers from full flights. That is not who our family at United is, Oscar Munoz said. This will never happen again on a United flight. That's my promise. Yesterday, the airline had more than $1 billion, $1.3 billion, wiped off its value after the shocking video went viral.